ones that's out there that's looking, that's taking the time out of their life to check you out and going to buy the tickets and stuff. So, you know, that's the reason why you've been seeing me fight more and not dancing and moving around a whole lot. That's the reason why I've changed my style and I'm become more aggressive. And a lot of people's like, Tim, why? Go back to the old Tim. Like, go back to boxing. I'm like, well, the fans, they want to see the fight. They don't want to see a guy running around the ring all night. It's not boxing anymore, it's called running. So the word has definitely changed, it's called running now. So, you know, they don't want to see a fighter running around the ring all night, they want to see a fighter actually fight. So they pay to see a fight.
Tim, does Roy Jones Jr. make a difference? Do you see similarities the way Floyd Mayweather was treated after he beat Manny Pacquiao, as opposed to when you know, on paper you beat Pacquiao, you know, they took a lot of credit away, you said you went through a very hard time, but then when you lost to Pacquiao, you got more credit. Do you feel that's what they kind of wanted with Mayweather? Is there a similarity between the two?
There's always going to be, you know, when you're at the top, there's always going to be a lot of hatred, a lot of jealousy and envy. So, you know, Mayweather's going to have to deal with that. To me, Mayweather didn't lose, man. $275 million. I don't see how you lose. I don't care what anybody says. I really don't. This guy will never have to work again his whole life. I mean, from generation after generation, the Mayweather's gonna always have money. So, hey, I don't understand how he lost, but you know, for me, I can say in my career, the money's great, you know, but being respected to me is, I think, it's ultimately what I would like. I would like to be respected. Yeah, the money's great, but you know, that money's not everything. So. Respect, you know. I mean, I didn't get the respect after beating Pacquiao the first time, but the second time around, I got respect because I stood there and I fought him. And a lot of people was like, man, I've never seen anybody stand in front of this guy and swing the way you did and hurt him the way you did and, you know, do this. So a lot of the fans were like, man, we respect you for that. Thank you for giving us a good fight.
How do you think Floyd fight? What do you think of the performance in the overall fight?
Great performance, man. You know, Floyd did what he's supposed to do. You know, a lot of people's giving Floyd a hard time, and I'm like, why you guys giving Floyd a hard time? I'm like, man, he did exactly what he was supposed to do. You know, he took his advantages and he used his advantages against a fighter. And he always outthink him. He outlasted him. You know, as far as conditioning goes, I watched Manny. He started fading, and Floyd was just like getting better as the fight went on. So I honestly thought it was a brilliant performance. I don't think Floyd can stand there and fight Manny toe to toe. And you know, he probably could, but it's dangerous. You know, you saw him get hurt in the fourth round with the big left. But there was many opportunities where I felt that Manny could attack. Floyd went back on the ropes several, like, man, almost the whole night. He was, you know, back against the ropes, man, and Manny couldn't take advantage of it. So there's nobody really to blame, man.
Were you surprised Pacquiao backed up when Floyd was on the ropes?
You know, that heat, man. You know, Floyd has that power that surprises you. It's like, you know, you look at him and he's like, he's not that powerful. You don't really knock guys out, but he got that stinking flow. He got that pop. So that right hand was Floyd was sitting on that right hand, and Manny probably felt it and felt that he had to respect that distance.
Now, you had an injury in the first fight that we've seen. We've seen the replays and everything, and we've seen you fight differently. You know, but a lot of people didn't, you know, they act like they didn't believe it or whatever afterwards. Now we hear Manny Pacquiao saying that he had an injury after the fact. What do you think about the contrast?
Listen, man, I had an injury in the second fight. I didn't talk about it. I had an injury. I didn't go into the fight with an injury, but even after the fight, I didn't even talk about it. You know, I tore my calf. I got doctor's proof. I got X-rays. I got MRIs. I got the whole nine. But I don't sit there and I didn't talk about it. You know, I just say, you know what, the better man won tonight. Me and my team, we know what happened. Okay, good job. Congratulations, Pac. Beautiful performance, and that was it. You know, that's where he should have let it be. He should have just went on and said, you know what, I did my best out there. My best wasn't good enough tonight. You know, maybe me and Floyd can do it again.
Going back to you, like, you're one of the most tenacious fighters.
Thank you.
That's something that Vargas is just not going to be able to, like, estimate, like, until he's actually in the fight.
he's tenacious too. You know, he's a tenacious fighter too. Like I said, he's one of those fighters that when you hit him with a good shot, he wants to get you right back. So he's the same way. I just feel like in this fight, I just got to be in the best shape. That's it. I have inside and outside. I've been through a lot of toughness. I have the experience edge, no doubt. The experience edge. He has a youth edge. He's young. You know, he's young and you know, he's full of energy. So he has a youth edge. I have the experience, the overall experience. I've been in big fights before. This fight doesn't matter. I think people are, you know, because people don't really know Jessie Vargas, and you know, I don't know him. I haven't been in the ring with him yet, but just from watching film and just studying him, and I'm just like, okay, there's certain things that I look for, and you know, certain things that I see in Jessie Vargas, I'm like, oh, okay, all right, he's gonna be a little tougher than I thought, and what people are saying. I mean, you know, he's just one of these tenacious fighters. Like it doesn't matter what round it is. Like he's gonna be constantly throwing punches, constantly throwing punches. He can be dead tired. He's gonna be constantly throwing punches because he wants to win. He wants to win. So it's never gonna be a time. I feel it's never gonna be a time in there where I'm gonna be able to relax. I'm gonna have to stay on it, and stay on it, and stay on it, and stay on it. Well, you know, that's what everybody said about him. Yeah, just remember he probably has 5 inches over me, so just as long as he don't come down with his big old head, I won't have to. Meat heads.
You want to fight Godzilla if they line you up with Triple G, Klitschko, anybody?
I'll fight with anybody. It don't matter. Man. Line them up. I'll fight anybody.
Not a lot of fighters are like that. Why?
Anybody.
What's the mentality?
I'm a throwback fighter, man. Dude, if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. You just can't sit there and claim you're the best. You fight the best. I got 2 more questions. Okay. I got to move back. That's it.
How would Tim Bradley do against Mayweather? Mayweather has 2 fights left.
I don't know. I don't know how I do. I think I do pretty well. I mean, you know, I don't know. I really don't know. But I know that I'm not gonna sit back and, you know, and just let him do whatever he wants. I know I'm gonna be rough, I'm gonna be tough, and you gotta come and be in there and attacking him, of course. He's undefeated, and like I said, this is the first time that I've ever fought for a vacant world championship in my whole career. The title is up for grabs. The man is gonna win the ice, gonna win the belt. So yeah, like I said, I'm willing to face all of this, man. It don't matter, man. At the end of the day, like my resume speaks for itself, and that's what I'm looking to do. Put another good name, another good challenge on my resume, and beat another great fight.
If you could describe his style to the fans, how would you describe it?
He's super busy, man. You know, he's tall. He's very long. Knows how to use his distance real well. You know, he's just really super busy. So like, as soon as I do something, he's coming right back. As soon as I do something, he's coming right back. So it makes it difficult to be able to rest in there and be able to really dig in there. So it's kind of like I have to take that approach as like the Marquez fight. You know, Marquez is the same type of fighter that's always trying to get back. As soon as you do something, he's trying to, you know, counter it. So it's the same approach that I'm taking for this fight. That's the way Jessie Vargas is, the same way.
Is this the first name that Top Rank threw at you, Jessie Vargas?
No, there was a couple names out there. They threw out Brandon Rios, and they threw out Jessie. They threw out another fighter, but I know who the fighters are, and I was like, nah, no thank you, no thank you. But you know, we made this work, and you know, it's a great match. It's a great match.
Okay, what made you pick him as a lot of people thought you were going to go with Brandon Rios. Is there a reason you decided to go with Jessie instead of Brandon?
Nah, I fight Brandon too. It doesn't really matter. It's just at the end of the day, just business-wise, and then, you know, if I can get what I want, then we can do it. You know what I'm saying? Any fight can be made out there. It's just like, you know what, you gotta definitely pay me to do it.
You know, both you guys are good boxers, but you guys both converted to brawling. You know, at some point, even though you said it, I know you all said it. Do you see a war there more than a tactical fight?
It's gonna be a war, man. Come on, it's definitely gonna be a war because you know, he's one of those type of fighters that, like, you hit him, bam, you hit him with a hard shot, he want to get back at you. You know what I'm saying? He's one of those type of fighters. So he's a dog. You know, he likes to fight, but that's my fight, and he can come get it if he wanted, man. That's my fight. And I want him to fight. You know, I want him to stand there toe to toe because, you know, I know my conditioning. I've been there before, and I know I can last.
You're still being one of the best. Somebody you still have to prove it now at this point. What's your mindset now? as far as the welterweight division?
Yeah, man, I'm a name people. Everybody knows who I am. I still consider myself one of the best. You know, I just gotta continue on to fight the best fights that's available for me. Just keep proving to my fans and proving to people that, hey, man, I'm not turning down the fight, man. Like I said, if it makes sense for me, if it makes sense for everybody, the whole team, I'll fight you, man. And that includes Brandon Rios or whoever else you guys want to see me fight. I'll fight them all. I'll fight them all.
Part of you think that you should fight the guys on PBC? I know you can't mix it up with them, but part of you wants to. There's so many interesting fights on that end. Are you going to try to explore that angle at some point?
I'll fight them all, man. I'm telling you, just get in contact with my people. I'm with Top Rank, and we can make it happen.
With Mayweather leaving, retiring in December, do you think you can fill the void with him?
No, absolutely not. No way. You can't fill the void. No one's going to be able to fill that void with Mayweather. Mayweather is the biggest name in boxing. Still is at this time. When he leaves, then there's like other upcoming stars that's, you know, going to make their market probably become the next Floyd or the next this, you know, big guy or whatever. I wouldn't even say the next Floyd, but I would say the big name in boxing. So you got Triple G who's on the rise and he's rising fast. He's knocking out everybody. He's looking really good. I don't see a lot of guys in the weight class that can beat him. Triple G is going to have to go up or maybe go down and get some big names in boxing. I think he's a good rising star, and I think that other guy, Overall, you know, I'm talking about the Russian guys, they're looking really good right now. And, you know, they got a lot of young guys that's in Top Rank that I've been seeing, that I've been watching, like Renejo, that are coming up. So a lot of these guys, I'm towards the back end of my career right now. I mean, I've had a lot of great opportunities and great fights out there, and I was able to make some money in this business. But I'm towards the back end of my career due to the fact that, man, I'm getting older, and my body's starting to break down on me. I don't take care of myself like I should, you know, in between fights, you know, and so, you know, my window's closing. My window's closing. I probably got another couple of years left, and there's a possibility he might see me out the game, and I might be sitting on the sideline commentating.
What keeps you motivated?
Well, yeah, I'm doing that because I wanna get a world championship back. You know, I set out, I had a goal. I said, you know what, I gotta win that belt back. I told my fans and I told, you know, the people where I'm from, the whole Chella Valley, that I will get my belt back, this opportunity. And I can't believe it. I'm like, man, I'm fighting for the world championship. I've never been handed a belt, man. I've never, you know, I'm gonna have to work for it, but I've never fought for a vacant world championship. So this is all new to me because I always fight the champions. Yeah, I got a lot more to lose than Vargas. I mean, you know, you look at it this way. Vargas can take this fight. He's still the champion that won 40 wins, lose a draw. He gets a really good payday. He can go on. Me, I lose this fight. It's like, what's next for Tim Bradley? He just lost, you know, Jessie Vargas, who's not really a big name in the sport. So where did that leave me? So this is, it's a lot more pressure on me than it is on him.